The honourable member of Strathmore Brooks.
Mr. Speaker, we want to help Albertans understand this mini-budget. The NDP want to pass a mini-budget that encompasses approximately 50% of the government's operating costs. Added to the interim supply passed before the PCs made a very fateful decision to call an election, this province will have run on interim supply for 8 months. That's 8 months without details, 8 months without any real fiscal plan. Will the Honourable Minister of Finance work with the opposition and commit to giving us a budget within 6 months, not 8?
Honourable Minister of Finance.
I'd like to thank the honourable member for the question. Mr. Speaker, I think the Premier has already made the answer to that clear. We'll be working closely with ministers and their ministries as we move into the early fall to bring forward a budget that will be before this House in the fall. So I can commit to working hard through the summer, giving up my vacation, and bringing that report back to all of the members here in the fall. That's what I'll commit to.
First supplemental for the honourable member from Strathmore Brooks.
I would gladly give up my vacation if I got to write the budget. Mr. Speaker, to the Finance Minister again. Crafting a budget so that Albertans know how their government is spending their money is the most important part of the minister's job. Albertans want to give this government a chance, but they don't want to give it a blank check. Given that the mini-budget tabled, or to be tabled, is approximately 50% the size of a normal budget, will the minister not agree that Albertans deserve at least 50% of the debate time given to a normal budget in this House?
The honourable member for the question. He and his members on that side will get 100% of the time to debate this budget when we get to the budget.
Second supplemental.
Mr. Speaker, we are referring to the mini-budget. To the Minister of Finance, once the full budget is passed, this fiscal year will nearly be over. This mini-budget is likely to encompass 50% of the government's operational costs, yet this mini-budget is likely to provide very little in the way of details. Given that the mini-budget being tabled is approximately 50% of the full budget, will the minister not agree that Albertans deserve at least 50% of the details?
Mr. Speaker, from the honourable member, he keeps asking about something that is not before this House. We're going to have an interim supply bill that's before this House in a few short days. That is known in terms of the process. What we will be able to look at is a number of revenue lines, a number of capital lines, a number of expenditure lines. So if he wants to talk about that, he can talk about that.